businesses, support black business. Make sure you support black business. We got to keep our money circulating in our neighborhoods. But then I looked at this shit. I said, hold on, wait a minute. Black businesses. How are they keeping the money circulating in our communities? What are they doing in our communities to keep the money circulating in our community? And then I looked at the people that own it. I looked at the people, how they dress. I looked at the vehicles they drive, and I did my own investigation. Guess what I came up with? These motherfuckers don't know a thing about how to keep money in their community. They just got the business, and they just like the preacher. They the same way like the preacher, man. They just like the preacher. They got the talk, they got the swag, they got the look, but they pulling up in the Bentley and the Porsche and the BM. They pushing up in these cars, and they got the businesses. But when you support it and you see black people going there, whether it's food, whether it's drinks, whatever it is, right? You see the black people supporting it. You gotta ask, how is this money being put back in our community? Where's the change at? And none of these motherfuckers that got the businesses have organizations. You don't see them doing back to school. You don't see them a book bag, a pencil, nothing. Nothing. So I said, you know what? Man, fuck all that, man. You might as well just make your store a Chinese store. Get out of here. I don't even want to hear it no more. I'm fed up with this shit, man. There's so much when it comes to us, man, as a people, and we just don't even know how to support one another or how to keep it going, because the people that have the businesses ain't even part of the community. They're not talking with they just like the police. The police just be driving around talking about they policing and keeping the area safe, but they fucking picking on people. You do got some good officers out there, but I'm talking about the bad motherfuckers. And if the good ones seeing the bad ones do something and they don't say nothing, you just as bad as him. So that's another thing that gets to me, man. Another thing that gets to me is you fake jail dudes. Yeah, I'm on y'all again. You fake ass gang banging jail dudes. Brotherly love override oppression and all of this. Blood and screaming and blood and all that, and Crip and all that, and y'all ain't doing nothing. Crip came about community. Blood was about community. Even though it flipped, New York adapted they fucking culture, LA, Bloods and Crips, and they not doing nothing. And there's hundreds of them. Nobody ain't got a treasurer. Motherfuckers ain't got a chairman, a spokesman, or nothing. That's why they say y'all gangs. Because y'all can't even come out in the community and talk. Though y'all flood the corners and the blocks and the projects, but y'all don't have a voice. The police can tell y'all, clear it up and get off of this corner. And y'all be like, yo, man, some bullshit, fuck the police. And y'all can't even say nothing because y'all not taxpayers, number one. You're not an organization, you're a gang. Stop saying you're an organization. You a motherfucking gang. Because you ain't doing nothing but gang shit. And then you'll talk all of this snitch shit and all that. I'm over all of that. I'm over all of y'all with that snitch shit. So you want me to tell my 9-year-old, don't snitch. You want me to go around. Let me ask you this question, right? Here I am. Let's say I'm a motherfucker that served time. Let's say I served 30 years. And I changed my whole life. From criminal behavior, criminal thinking. I no longer think the way I did. I don't do no crimes. I'm now a civilian, aren't I? Yes or no? I'll wait. I'm a civilian now. So what gives you the right to tell me if I see a crime in my neighborhood, outside my window, something happened, that I can't say nothing? Oh no, son, because you was a fucking criminal before, and you know. Nah, that ain't how it works. So you mean to tell me I can never be a civilian then? No, I'm just saying, son, you ain't how you not supposed to? If it's all right for a civilian to do it, and now I'm a civilian, why can't I report what's going on in my neighborhood? Why can't become a civilian and do the right thing? Oh, we setting limits. Oh, we picking and choosing on how we could be civilians now. Huh? So since we picking and choosing on how we could be civilians, let's pick and choose on how we could be criminals. When you was in jail, you jail niggas. When y'all was in jail and the CO beat you up, smacked you, did whatever against the rules that made him a criminal, why didn't you handle it as a criminal? You went to the grievance. You filed grievances. You went and wrote to the you wrote to the superintendent, to Albany or whatever federal prison you was in. You did everything you could to get that officer in trouble when he crossed the line, the criminal line, and he became a criminal. Why you didn't handle him like a criminal? That's why these dudes be up here. Nah, when I was locked up, son, this and that, and I did this and that. And nah, that's the CO. No, he ain't the CO no more. Once he smacked the shit out of you, that's an assault. He's a criminal. He can go to jail. So why you not assaulting him? Let's keep it clean on both sides. But y'all don't want to keep it clean on both sides. Y'all want to pick and choose. You know why? Because y'all all a bunch of fucking punks. Y'all scared. Y'all really scared. Y'all will look at 10 toes down. And y'all would be like, yo, that nigga, and this nigga, and that nigga. But if it was a white boy, let's change the color. And I'm a white boy now. And I'm like, dude, you fucking black guys need to fucking get your act together. Because when I was an officer, I used to kick you fuckers' asses. I kick you fuckers down the steps. I'll do this to you fuckers. Y'all won't have no goddamn problem with that white boy if he said something. But y'all automatically got a problem with 10 toes or a black man. And what's going on with this fashion shit? The hell is happening with the fashion? We just gave all up. We just crossed all the way over with the fashion, huh? That's what we doing now? That's what fashion has come to? Fashion has come to this? This what we wearing? Huh? This motherfucker got on flippers. Dumb shoes on his feet. You can go in the water and swim. That's the shit you find in Jamaica when you scuba diving, when you doing all of that shit, snorkeling. That's what you have on your feet. That's acceptable. Them big ass flippers. And then the socks. So he could wear mismatched socks. But when 10 Toes came out, and look, my hat is orange, and then this is like an off orange. You're like, nigga, look at this nigga's shirt don't even match his hat. But this nigga's socks they ain't even the same sock. You're like, nah, son, that's a style. One sock got the white going around the other. Then that's mismatched socks. I don't fuck, them colors ain't the same. Either all black sock or all striped with the black. So this is what we accepted. Now this is the new fashion. And as we go up, these type of shorts we wearing now, the shorts look like a skirt. The middle part of the shorts is touching. Y'all, the shorts on the middle of you not supposed to be touching. That's a skirt. You might as well just sew the middle together because that's a skirt he got on. He got on the skirt. I don't care what y'all say in this shirt or jacket or button up. I don't know if that's a button up, a polo. I don't know what that is. It's a pea coat, a pea shirt. I don't know. Them buttons don't belong there. Who the them control? That's the shit Janet Jackson had on. That's the shirt Janet Jackson had on in the video, and y'all accept it. And I'm gonna tell you at the end why y'all accept it. Then the shirt under it is a priest. That shit is to the neck, to his throat. All he need is that little white thing right there, or maybe a little black one, and he's a priest. He can make a prayer over you. This is what we rocking out here. Y'all accept it, and he's over 40 with braids in his head. What the fuck is going on? What you talking about? He ain't no basketball player, nothing with the fashion and come on. Y'all better go ahead with that shit. And then that bag, that purse. That's a purse. Fuck y'all think y'all talk. I know a purse when I see one. Any little short handle is a purse. If you can hold it like this, or hold it in your wrist like this, that's a purse. Get out of here. Men don't carry that. Only short handles we got is briefcases. That right there is a purse, and it's a little dog. That's even more. I bet he got a stroller for that little purse. He got a stroller for it. He got a stroller for it. And then guess what y'all will say? Y'all will say, nah, son, he got on the Louis, he got on the Gucci, he got on the Vélange des Voix Nuit. Some name you can't even say with your tongue. You spraying your tongue trying to say this shit they wearing now. Oh no, that's Vince Bidrier, and that's the Queen's Last Need. Just spit. That's that that's the vomit. Just say anything. We wear anything. Yo, sip anything. Nigga be in a skirt. Nigga be like Braveheart in a Braveheart skirt. And y'all accept it, but when 10 Toes come out here with a t-shirt that don't match my hat, that might not match my pants. I came out in a silk pajamas, because I was comfortable. And they went ham on me. What nigga out here in silk pajamas? Look like you got on the garbage bag. Look like you remember. I bet you if I had some English man or some fucking Italian man popped up in the camera, hey guys, this wear right here is straight from Italy, and he's wearing by way of London and England and Great Britain, he's wearing a mismatched good white shirt with a knees pants. Yes, and they told you the shit I had on cost $9,000. You would have been like, oh shit, what the fuck is it? Mismatched Gwyn Voyage. You would have been like, oh shit, yo, that nigga Chen had that shit on, off Jay-Z wore, or y'all good. Y'all gonna be like, yeah, yo, Jay-Z had that Inch-Lange Greenwich Wall. Then would have been like, yo, Chen got on that fake ass Inch-Lange Greenwich Wall silk suit. Y'all would have been like, yeah, that's the fake Inch-Lange Greenwich Wall. No matter what we do, we shoot each other down for any progress that we make. If you're a rapper and you're over 30, you ain't supposed to be rapping no more. If you're an R&B singer, oh yeah, you could continue singing, but there's a limit to your singing. You can't be singing about no females too much because you're too old for that shit. If you are old, and what's going on with you goddamn Muslims? So y'all mean to tell me you're going to accept Muslims being like this on camera? Talking, fake Islam talk, smoking cigarettes and weed? Nah, so I don't eat pork. I don't eat pork. Why you don't eat pork? Nah, because the law says if you eat pork, the swine, and you ain't supposed to be eating the swine. You know, they go off the camera when they puff. And they blow the smoke when they come back on. That shit is the dumbest shit in the world. They leave the camera and come back and blow the smoke in there like you don't know they smoking. But the whole thing with them, right? They so stuck on this no homo, no nothing. They don't want you to see. This is why they do it, y'all. They don't want y'all to see them put it in their mouth and pull. Because it's like another man pulling, and I don't know. They make it gizne. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these people out here, man. So they go off camera, but you got Muslims up here. What good is being in Islam if you could do the same thing that you're doing in the Jannah, and the same thing in as a fucking non-believer? You could do the same thing in Islam. Is what they teaching over here in America. Yeah, because no Muslims ain't even holding nobody accountable over here. I don't see no Muslims hitting up the DMs of these dudes that be getting up here saying, yo, I'm Muslim, I'm this and that. Yeah, kid. Like I said, they up here, they bitch niggas, and they doing all kind of stuff up here that Muslims should not do. And then they tell you, they don't even know how to say the I know they can't even call nobody to prayer. They could quote surahs, and they could say the prayers and all that, because when they was locked up, they was scared. They became Muslim because they needed that to back them. They needed somebody to back them up. And that's another problem I had with the Muslim brothers in the joint, and even out here, y'all be backing dudes up and holding dudes down, knowing this dude is a chump, knowing this dude out here with the House of Virginia messing with these boys, boys, boy girls. Talk back to time I'm talking. And I ain't done with Nori and the rest of them up here, fake ass. We work hard, we setting trends, and the Joe Buttons and all of these dudes over here. But yo, the same, I can understand it now. The same way y'all be in my comment section feeling about us, like, yo, your brothers need to come together, your black people, this and that. Y'all niggas just gossip, y'all this and that and that. And I accept that. Because when y'all be looking up at me, I be looking up at them motherfuckers like, yo, y'all motherfuckers need to, and I be like, yo, they need to come together. They need to just stop doing this black. One thing is that I live in reality, and I know this, right? Just because your skin is dark and you can talk black, walk black, look black, don't mean you black, motherfucker. Black is a consciousness. It's not a color. It's how you think, how you live, and how you promote. Yeah. And they up here promoting a bunch of bullshit. Talk back to 10 because I'm talking to you, man. But back to the snitch thing, right? Let me end it on this note. Snitching. When you catch your child doing something, what's the first thing you say? What's the first thing you say to them when you catch them doing something? Who did it? Who did it? And you expect them to tell you who did it. Who broke that goddamn lamp? Who drank the juice in the refrigerator? Who ate them goddamn cookies out that cookie jar? Who left this door open knowing that? Who left that air conditioner on? Y'all want the kids to tell y'all. Y'all don't be having the other kids in the background like, yo, don't snitch. Because you know that's not how we live. That's not us. But when it comes to the culture, we put that on one another, right? Because we want to try to live by this code. This invisible, unwritten rule of code and ethics and values and morals, and that's what we put it on. When that shit don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing when you get in that precinct and they put that light on you. They start giving you sandwiches and cigarettes and you don't even smoke, and your hands shaking, and they slide an envelope and they got pictures in it, and they like, just talk to us. It's all right, talk to us. And then they send your parents up in there and start talking to you. Like, you better say something because they been, And they snitching no more. That's what Poe said. I'm doing Poe. You do you. I'm not promoting snitching. I'm just saying you do you. That's what Poe said. Poe said he's promoting snitching. He promoting you do you. Because Poe gonna do Poe. Look, yeah, and that's what y'all live by. But y'all want to try to live by this fake ass code, knowing you in the gang 50 members strong. Strong 50 members. Y'all know 47 of them niggas is telling. Y'all know which one's gonna tell. Y'all know who the weakest link is, but y'all still deal with them. So I don't want to hear nothing about no snitching. Stop snitching. Start snitching. Start snitching. Start snitching. Because that's the only way you're going to get off. You rat bastard. Because you ain't got no lawyer money. You ain't got no support. You can't even bail yourself out. Your bail is $500. You can't even get out. You ain't got nothing. Just go ahead and tell. Go tell on everybody. Tell on them. Mikey be up here crying about his co-defendant telling, but he up here telling. Motherfucking China Brim up here talking about snitching and paperwork, no paperwork, but he's doing interviews with a snitch. Harlem Legend and got Brian Glaze Gibbs on his channel. They talking with a snitch in the witness protection program. Zip with the Drip got videos out of him snitching, saying he told that the dude scratched him to the police. Man, get the